Thank you, Katja. I will continue. I will share from the farmer side the implementation of FO on complementing the Asia Pacific Farmers Program. Okay. From our side, the Farmers Organization for Asia is co-financed by the Asia Pacific Farmers Program through IFAD. This is being implemented by the consortium Asian Farmers Association for Sustainable Rural Development and La Via Campesina. AFA is a regional network of farmers in Asia with members in 22 countries, around 13.5 million women, men, and young farmers. We are also a pioneer member of the Global Farmers Forum, and we have actively engaged in the campaign for the Declaration of International Year of Family Farming and the UN Declaration for the Decade of Family Farming. Our partner, La Via Campesina, is an international peasant movement promoting agroecology, food sovereignty, among other concerns. La Via is also a pioneer member of the Global Farmers Forum, or the FO4A, and have actively engaged in the campaign for UN Declaration for the Rights of a Peasant. From our side, we are implementing FO4A in 3 sub-regions. In Central Asia, this year, we have already started in Mongolia, and we are expanding in Kyrgyzstan. In South Asia, we are working in 5 countries with National Farmers Organization in these countries: India, Pakistan, Nepal, Bangladesh, and Sri Lanka. And in Southeast Asia, in ASEAN countries, including Myanmar, Laos, Vietnam, Philippines, Thailand, Cambodia, and Indonesia. In all these countries, we endeavor to reach around 1.25 million farmers to be benefited from favorable policies. As we know, we have component 2 on policy engagement, and this component will really support our farmers organization to promote policies that will benefit at the minimum 1.25 million farmers. We are also targeting 150,000 farmers with increasing income. And these farmers can have that increase in income through the economic services being provided by around 1,000 farmers organizations. And of course, not all these 1,000 FOs can graduate to become matured and sustainable. So we're seeing a model that can be like that can inspire others. So we are looking on 250 matured and sustainable FOs. And out of these 250, there are 100 FOs who are in successful engagement with producer, private, public partnership. So we can deliver this through the various components. No? For component 1, improving economic services, we will focus this component in intensifying most of our advanced frontliners. And then the component 3 will be focusing on the strengthening of the other partners, no, the 1,000 farmers organization. In all this, there is component 4 to help us in the knowledge management and communication and visibility. FO4A has been implemented already, no? And then we are happy to share with you some of the activities and outputs of FO4A. For component 1, at the end of 2021, we have 277 farmers organizations with at least 2 economic services. And some of the key activities were the series of business development planning workshop, which resulted to approval of around 16 business plan. And this is 16 business plan has been supported and funded through the Challenge Fund, complemented by the APFP. We also seen marketing contracts forged in Cambodia, Laos, and Vietnam. There are manuals which was developed based on the successful implementation of farmers, and this was put into a farmer-friendly manual to guide other farmers organizations. particularly on food processing. There are numerous trainings conducted along the use of sustainable farming technology, food processing, packaging, farmers branding. And of course, to support these local activities, we also conducted regional activities. We have two major webinars we sponsored. One is setting up online farmer Facebook shop. One of the challenges of the pandemic is that there's no logistics, marketing is difficult. So some farmers have piloted the online farmer shop. And we drawn that experience and we share it through the webinar. Second, we also conducted a regional webinar on technologies to avoid food loss and food waste. We co-organized with a corporation, Covestro, who is working on post-harvest facilities to know some of the important elements on how to avoid food loss and food waste. And for component 2 on policy engagement, we have efforts at local and national level. At the local level, we have seen 16 policies and programs that has been promoted, including the reduction of interest rate on loan, particularly those who are affected by the COVID. An example is in Cambodia, from 18%, they were able to negotiate for a reduction to 4%. And there are also efforts to lobby for access to irrigation and other support services in Cambodia and Indonesia. And in India, there was this strong lobby for the compensation for crop loss due to natural disaster. These are samples of the national member state level policies. Also, there are national policies. There are two important national policies which has been promoted in the Philippines. There was this approval of trust fund for coconut farmers amounting to $1.4 million. And also in Mongolia, they have this very important regulation of the Cooperative Development Fund. To supplement this national level policy engagement at the regional level, we also engage ASEAN for the Southeast Asia and SAARC for South Asia. At ASEAN, we continued our work to promote the ASEAN Roadmap on Agriculture Cooperative, which was highly facilitated through the support of AFOS. Using that instrument, we created working group for each of the pillar of the roadmap. And then we are continuously pushing for the implementation of the ASEAN Coffee. It's like an intertrade among coffee producers within ASEAN. And also bringing down the Food System Summit at the ASEAN. So there was this ASEAN Food System Forum, which we supported. And of course, as AFA, we are applying to become an affiliated entity with ASEAN to institutionalize our participation in ASEAN processes. For SAARC, we have also co-organized with SAP the conduct of the UN Decade for Family Farming Regional Workshop and also the Food System Summit Forum in SAARC. Parallel to this regional engagement, we also actively participated in international and global engagement, focusing on the Food System Summit. We facilitated the conduct of independent dialogues, the action track engagement. And of course, as climate change is an important issue, we actively raised the voices of the farmers in COP26 through the We Are Watching campaign. And we also participated in some side events for the COP26. In the UN Decade for Family Farming, we participated in World Youth Forum and also engaged strongly with ComDev Asia to promote the initiative of family farmers. La Via Campesina is very active on the UN Declaration of Rights of Peasant Front, as well as putting forward the interests of farmers in the issues related to WTO. AFA is also working on land issues through the ILC, and we are having this new partnership with the Mountain Product Network to promote the forest product, non-timber forest product of our partners. So these are all our efforts on policy engagement, both at the local, regional, and international level. KM, communication and visibility, is also very important component. No? Through this, we are able to communicate the gains of the project, share inspiring farmer stories, and exchange experiences and lessons on different farming technologies, and in the aid of policy advocacy as well. So along this, we have created a dedicated section of the Asia Pacific Farmers Forum website to Farmers Organization for Asia, or FO4A. In this website, we have 7.3 million website hits, and we also have a Facebook page with 150,000 plus followers. We also contribute stories in the EU-ASEAN Blue Book, no, for 2021. And every year, we also continue to provide inputs to this Blue Book, the EU-ASEAN Blue Book. And also, we have participated actively in EU-ASEAN activities, such as the EU-ASEAN Communication Visibility Workshop organized by EU delegation in ASEAN. Friends, together with us here in the forum, I cannot mention, but these are the frontliners. You can see from the list different farmers. And here our farmers are saying, farmers organizations are bouncing back better and getting stronger with the FO4A support. So in behalf of our farmers, I would like to thank EU, and IFAD, and all our other partners in supporting us through the FO4A. And together, let us build a more resilient future. Thank you very much.